Hello, welcome to this tutorial where I will share with you how to make this crochet hexagon shirt. So if you're interested, keep on watching. To make this shirt, we will need around 450 grams of sport or 5-ply yarn. I am using Drops Safran. It's 100% cotton yarn, approximately 160 meters per 50 gram. For the main color, I am using the color Ecru. I used 7 skeins, and the black is for the stripes, and here I used 2 skeins. We will need 3mm crochet hook, scissors, a yarn needle, and 10 buttons. I am using 11mm coconut buttons in this light beige color. So to make this shirt, we are crocheting 2 pieces, left and right side of the shirt, which we'll then sew together and then make the color. We start with a magic circle right in the middle, make a 4-corner shape for the sleeves and chain the length of the shirt, then crochet in the round until the sleeve length, then back and forth for the front and back sections. Okay, start by making a magic ring, then chain 2, make 2 double crochets, chain 1, and make 3 double crochets. Now we are going to repeat the 3 double crochet, chain 1 3 more times. We should have 5 in total to close off the circle. At the end, chain 1 and slip stitch into the top of our chain 3 that we did at the beginning of the circle. Here is our little hexagon, which is actually a pentagon because we have 5 corners. Okay, so now we are going to chain 48 plus 4, and you can do more or less depending on the length of the shirt you desire, but just remember to multiply the number of chains by 3 and then add 4 at the end. So for row 1, we are going to place 2 double crochets in the 4th chain from the hook, and this is our first 3 double crochet stitch. Then place 3 double crochets in the 3rd chain, so skip 2 and 3 double crochets, and repeat this pattern until the end of the chain.
Okay, now we have 3 chains left, so place 3 double crochets into the very last stitch. So 1, 2, and 3. And now we are going to get into the corners of our hexagon. So place 3 double crochets in the first corner, in the first chain 1 space, and then chain 1 and make another 3 double crochets into the same space. Okay, so here we created our first corner, and now repeat for all the others. So 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 double crochets in each chain 1 space. Okay, we have finished the corners. Now we get onto the other side of our chain. So make 3 double crochets on the opposite side of each 3 double crochets we did before. So just go ahead and place 3 double crochets in each chain that we did before. Okay, we have almost finished our first row, but now we have to create a corner here at the end. So go ahead and place 3 double crochets into our last stitch, and 3. Now chain 1 and make 3 double crochets again into the same chain. Okay, chain 1, and then finish off the first row by slip stitching into our first chain 2 that counts as a double crochet. So this is the end of row 1. So for row 2, chain 2, and we are going to basically repeat the same pattern. So first place 2 double crochets in the space underneath. This is our first 3 double crochet stitch. And now make 3 double crochets in each chain space until you reach the corner. So now we have our last 3 double crochet stitch. So 1, 2, and 3. And we have reached our first corner. So place 3 double crochets here in this one chain space. Chain 1 and make another 3 double crochets in the same chain 1 space. Okay, now we have a regular space between our 3 double crochets. So place 3 double crochets And here's our second corner, so 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 double crochets in the same chain 1 space. So here we have our bottom corners. So to do the corner, as per usual, 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 double crochets on each corner. So here's the first one, and go ahead and place 3 double crochets into the last chain space where we started the row. 3 and chain 1, slip stitch into the first stitch, and repeat this pattern. So we have a total of 9 rows of the ecru color, then switch for the black color for 3 rows, and then again 3 rows of ecru. So this pattern is very simple. Just place 3 double crochets in each regular space, and when you have the chain 1 space for the corner, increase by doing 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 double crochets. Okay, so now here's how the 9 rows of the base color should look like. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows completed. I'll just show you how I change my yarn. So I just finish off by doing the last 3 double crochets, chain 1, place my hook into the first chain as if to do a slip stitch, but instead I'm just taking my new yarn and pull it through. So I'm slipping the stitch already with the black yarn, so it creates a smooth transition, and then tie the ends on the left side, chain 2 to start your row, and continue with the same pattern we did before. So 2 double crochets into the first one, and next 3 double crochets into each chain space. So here we have finished our 9 rows of ecru, 3 rows of black, and again 3 rows of ecru. We are going to start crocheting all the way this side, and then one corner until this second corner. So you can place a marker here so you don't get confused later. And basically we're repeating the same pattern all over again. So chain 2 to double crochets into the first space underneath, place 3 double crochets in each space until the corner. For the corner we do 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 double crochets in the chain 1 space, and then 3 double crochets in each space until the second corner. Okay, so we have reached our second corner and we did just one time 3 double crochets. So now chain 2 and place 3 double crochets into the next chain space. And we do it until we reach the corner. In the corner, as per usual, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the chain 1 space, and then 3 double crochet in each space until the end of the row. So you can also place a marker here to make it easier. Okay, now you should have 8 rows of this pattern. Finish off by doing a 1 double crochet into the last double crochet of the 3 double crochet stitch, and then we are going to work only on the middle part. So just back and forth, chain 2, turn your work, 3 double crochet in each space until one before the last space. Okay, here we have our last space. You can see I created here a diagonal line because it's going to be our front neckline. So go ahead and place your last 3 double crochets in the one before last space, and in the last space place just 1 double crochet, and now chain 2, turn your work and decrease again. So instead of going into the space underneath, we're going into the second one. So place 3 double crochet there and repeat 3 double crochet in each space until the end of row. And you should repeat this pattern 8, so you have 8 rows in total. Then cut your yarn and pull the yarn through the last stitch. And for the back section, repeat the same rows that we did for the middle part of the front section. So repeat rows 16, 17, 8 times. And when you have completed the middle section of the shirt, continue with 10 rows of a repeated pattern, this time going back and forth with the usual 3 double crochet in each space from one corner to the second corner. And when you have completed this section, make sure to do the second panel and make sure to make it mirrored to the first one. Okay, so here's our last stitch. We have finished the main part of the shirt. So now we should have both panels for the left and right side of the shirt. And now we're going to stitch them together. So go ahead and fold the piece so we have a visible sleeve and the main body of the shirt. And here's our front piece with the creases, and here's our back. Take both back center seams and place them right sides together. So the stitches match perfectly. Each 3 double crochet should have a 3 double crochet on the opposite side. So you can choose whatever method you like to connect these two pieces together. I chose to do a mattress stitch, so I'm using a yarn needle and some scrap yarn to just stitch the panels together. So I just go through the stitches. First I go through one side, then to the opposite side, and then I return in reverse, so from the right side to the left. And that's basically it. This stitch creates these small like ladders that when you pull the yarn they disappear, creating this invisible seam. Okay, so now stitch it down, stitch the sleeves as well on the shoulders. And now we are going to start making the collar. So to do the collar, attach a new yarn onto the front stitch right here, so into the corner, and you can attach the stitch by making a knot or just pulling the yarn through and chain 2 like I did, and then place 2 double crochets into this space. So this is our first chain 3 stitch. Now place 3 double crochets into the next chain space. And repeat this pattern until the other side of the neckline. So here we have our stitch line, seam line of the shoulder, and we have 2 spaces, and just pick one. I went on to the second one and do 3 double crochets there. Here now work the back part of the collar. So again, in each space you have placed 3 double crochets. And when you reach the middle of the shirt where the seam is, again, just go through any stitch here and place 3 double crochets in the middle. Okay, now repeat this first row 8 more times, 3 times ecru, for 3 times black, and again 3 times ecru. So here's our collar finished. This is how it should look like. Now you can go ahead and weave in all the ends, and you can go ahead and block the shirt before attaching the buttons, and we are going to attach the buttons on the right side of the shirt. Okay, now to sew the buttons, just use a regular sewing needle and a polyester thread. Tie a knot at the end. So go ahead and place your button in the third 3 double crochet chain. First go from wrong side to the right side, and then again to the back, still without the button, just to create this base stitch that will hold your thread and secure it so it doesn't snap or break. Then place your button onto the shirt and go ahead and stitch it as you would stitch a regular button.
And here you go. This is the finished hexagon shirt. I think it turned out great. If you have any questions or comments, feel welcome to write them in the comment section down below. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please leave a like or subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. It really means a lot. Thank you so much for watching and happy crocheting!